Hi everybody, it's Kim Hughes, and today we are going to talk about 3 reasons why you should turn down a listing. That does not mean that you have to take every single listing that comes your way. You want to make sure that you and the seller are on the same page together when it comes to listing their property. Because the last thing you want to do is have a property that is listed under you and then you have a difficult seller. They don't want to negotiate on the price. They don't want to keep the home clean. They don't want to do anything. And then you have a frustrated seller because they're now blaming you because their property did not sell, right? So what we want to make sure of is that when you sit down and talk to that seller, that you and the seller are on the same page all the way through it, okay? So, of course, you don't want to take a listing where they say, well, my house is worth, $50,000 more than everybody else's. They need to be realistic. I mean, of course, you're going to, price that home to sell it at the market value. And you need to make them understand that. And sometimes your sellers don't understand that. They will talk about, oh, well, the house down the street sold for $25,000 over, asking price. Okay, well, that was that house. And at that moment, that house did that. That doesn't mean that's going to happen to you. It'd be great if it did, but it may not happen. So you've got to walk into that appointment with the understanding with yourself that it may just not be a good fit. And that's okay, because what you want to do to dominate your market is to be the best agent that you can be to your client. And that means being tough love sometimes. You've got to be honest with them. You've got to tell them, look, this is the way it's going to happen. We can meet in the middle, but we have to have an understanding. Because what I don't want to see you do is to take a listing, it sits on the market, it doesn't sell, and then the seller has a bad taste in their mouth. They badmouth you. They won't refer you because they're going to blame you for it all, right? So keep that in mind when you are going on a listing appointment, that you don't always have to take the listing. It's okay to say no, that we are not a good fit. Let the other agent have it, and more power to them. And if they do a great job and they sell it, more power to them. But you are going to have to look out for yourself. It's not always how many houses did you sell or how many closings did you have or what was your volume at the end of the year or what was your commission for the year, et cetera, et cetera. Sometimes you have to take a step back and say, it's not always about the money. It's not always about the numbers. It's sometimes I have to make sure that my reputation is intact. And if I have to say no to a listing, there is a really good reason why, but be okay with yourself. Okay, so hopefully this will help you. The whole blog will hopefully give you a lot of tips, something to think about, something to feel good about, because I know that everybody thinks that, well, I have to do this or else. And you don't. You can always say no. It's just not a good fit for you. So only focus on the ones that you know that you can sell and that you can help your seller achieve their goals. That's what you're in the business for. So hopefully this will help you out. I really enjoy talking to you. And if you have any comments, any tips, please post them below. And if you would like to share this and you think it's beneficial to someone, I surely would appreciate it. So we will talk to you soon. Have a great evening. Bye.